Good morning. Our card of the day today for the Tuesday the 4th and Wednesday the 5th of February is mustard. Can't believe we're already up to the 4th, 5th of February. It's just crazy. We're in the second month already. Mustard. Now I look at this card, and there's a steaming cup, chalice. We have mustard plants and mustard flowers. And when I look at this, I sort of think, mustard. It's spicy, hot, making a hot drink of it. What would a mustard tea taste like? That would be really warming. So the mustard seed is a symbol of unseed strength. And apparently in Germany it's encouraged for a bride to sow the seeds into the skirts of her wedding dress so that she may maintain strength and power in her new household. Now that's interesting. So sow mustard seeds into your hem so that you may stay strong in the divine feminine. Sounds pretty good to me. So what this card is actually saying to us today is that your thoughts and needs are being overlooked by others at this point in time. Remember that you do have the ultimate say in your happiness. We were talking about this yesterday. We make our own happiness. No one can make us happy. No one can make us sad. It's a decision that each individual person makes, whether they're going to be happy or sad in any situation. Sometimes the emotions get on top of us, and it can be difficult to get on top of it and find our happy again. But ultimately, there is a point at which we can make that decision of being happy. So this card saying, drink from the cup of courage, the cup of mustard seed tea, and cut away, remove from your life that which would take your happiness away from you. And we're talking boundaries again. Cut from your life anything that would take happiness away from you. Anything that would try to undermine you and destroy your own sense of self and your own sense of worth. Because it's time for you to look out for yourself first and foremost. Today, at this time. We're being led through a mighty fast, being cards of the day. Enlightenment growth journey. So looking out for ourselves first and foremost, putting ourselves first. Many of us have been taught that this is a selfish thing to do. Excuse my voice, it's gone all weird on me today. Many of us are raised believing it's selfish to put ourselves first. That the right thing to do is to put others before ourselves. That's definitely the way I was raised. But what that tends to do is it takes our boundaries away from us. It leaves us in a disempowered state, in a place of feeling low self-worth and a lack of self-love. And when we do that inner work and we get to that place of self-love, when we know regardless of what others say and do, what they may think, how they may act, it has no impact on how we feel about ourselves because we're at that point where we actually know we are okay. And once you know you are okay, it's easy to put yourself first and yet still give and care to others. Now, there's an old analogy that you can't give from an empty cup. And often the story of when you're on a flight on a plane and you're going through that the induction thing at the beginning of your flight, and they tell you that if you have a child traveling with you, that you put your own mask on first. The mask drops from above you. You put your own mask first before you try to put the mask on your child. Because if you pass out, you can't help your child. So looking after ourselves first, putting ourselves first, is not an act of selfishness. It's an act of selflessness. Because it actually gives us more strength and more power to be able to help others. So looking out for yourself isn't strength, isn't selfish. And if you go around abusing people, that's a different thing. But I very much doubt anyone listening to my cards of the day are that far much into their ego. There's a difference between putting yourself first and projecting all your wounds onto everybody. It can take us a little while to learn that as sensitives. So take back your power. Cut anything from your life that tries to take away your happiness. Remove it from your life. Keep creating the life that you want, the dream that you want from your heart. Put your energy into what it is you're moving towards. And allow all of this, I want to say, allow all the manure to just go by the wayside, do its job somewhere else. Knowing your own worth. Look after yourself. Prioritize self-care. Every day. Every day. Do something for you every day. All right. On that, I shall say good night and have an absolutely wonderful day. I'm off to bed to rest this throat and see if I'm better in the morning. I apologize that my voice is all over the place. Blessings. Have a wonderful day. Stay strong. Self first. Boundaries. Self-care. Good night.